off. The excitement's already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for...
Tries a shot! That is terrific from Lewandowski! He's got himself an absolute peach. The ideal start!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
So, a breakthrough already. That's good play. No, he's seen through all of that. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. That is definitely not his best. Camavinga. He is through here. Crosses it in. He rises! Decent enough try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
That's a throw. Chooses to go crossfield. Oh, played through for the wide man. Serginho. Oh, it's played into the big header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Rafinha. That's good vision. That's the keeper's ball. Messi. Looking for options for movement. Hazard. Hazard with the delivery. He gets big. And it's in. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Indonesia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Shot, surely! And he's quick to get it clear again. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And it's Neymar. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. It's out for a goal kick. Rafinha. Yamal. Always onto this. Thinks about the shot. Nicely weighted. He's had a shot! No mistake! And the comeback is complete! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composed.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, he's hit the bar! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And it's Azar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That looks quickly taken. Kamavinga. Now he's got space here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Taken back almost. There's the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lewandowski. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And the counter is on. Serginho.
Such good technique.
Oh, that's fabulous. An instinctive delivery. And that should get the job done. That's the throw. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Indonesia heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press. And that's put paid to a promising move.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, what has happened here? You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Added time.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Oh, he's burst through. Yamal! And again the keeper stands strong. This possibly the last play of the half. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, Red, nice interception. Now it's Azar. Shin to shin. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Indonesia are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Yamal.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Look at the space here. That has been knocked clear. Corner number 3 coming up. Chelsea have the chance to go the... He's having a go! Corner number 4 coming up here. And now they can spring out of defence. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. And this is Lewandowski. There's a sharp little ball here. Just the goalkeeper shoots! It's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Not a manager, I think. It's all happening. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be...
Great chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Indonesia are looking to go forward now.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he's away. That's going to go a long way. Ball's gone out of play. And here's Yamal. Very nicely done. Swings in across. And he's taking no chances there. And it's Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Musiala, Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Hazard.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Played in deep. And here's Hazard. Lewandowski. That's been cut out, well played. Rafinha.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he has been fouled there. Rodri. Now it's Rafinha. De Bruyne. Oh, it's a great ball here. Messi. De Bruyne, who's steaming forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. It's Lewandowski! It's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have...
De Bruyne! And the lead stays intact, just.
De Bruyne really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
Rice gathers from the goal kick. Now it's Yamal. He's in a good position here. Chance for a shot! Oh, that could cost them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
They're up to 5 corners now. Oh, smashing header! So close to drawing level.
Well, at least it's earned him a little applause from the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good. Hazard really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Saliba makes the interception. And this is Lewandowski. Big chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Takes a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. It's a pretty loose pass. Ambitious ball here. No, he's just misjudged that one.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Can he get on the end of this? Messi's cross. Played it again. And he was alert to it. Lewandowski could move up a gear here. And it's made its way to him. Oh, well played. Oh, good-looking ball. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. And that will be the final act. Indonesia played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Paris Saint-Germain.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I don't think I've ever seen a defender, let alone any player, make such a meteoric rise in the manner predicted, Peter. Just absolutely phenomenal. A player way ahead of his years, and his composure and confidence is like that of a seasoned veteran.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game. Quite takes a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Played into space.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Mbappe! Well, there's the clearance. Isco going face-to-face with his great rival. De Bruyne does really well to win the ball there. And that is as far as they're going to go. And there's green grass ahead of him. And this is De Bruyne. Davis getting this one clear. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Van Bouten. Nicely weighted ball, and he's worked it through. Picked out chance, surely! De Bruyne. Camavinga cuts it out to Bruno Fernandes. Yamal. He is through here. Oh, super ball. Rice. So we're still where we started right now. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Camavinga. Paris Saint-Germain applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Oh, that's a key interception. Looking for the run. He's on it. Can he get away? Plays it in. And the finish! Dispatched clinically. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Indonesia penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
Tries to pass it through, and it's certainly onside. Chance for a shot! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And yes, it's him again. Indonesia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Camavinga. Well, that tackle was certainly... Can he finish? He scored! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And it's De Bruyne. Is there any support? He might not need it. Gabriel did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mbappe. Davis did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That has ended up in no man's land. Mbappe. Oh, well played.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He's cut it out. And a shot! He has done it! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the...
And we hit half-time. Indonesia are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And it's Isco. Isco will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's a sharp little ball here. Camavinga swings it across. And he gets rid in a hurry. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Gabriel. Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. Bruno Fernandes. No, he's not getting past him there. De Ligt does well to get it back. Bruno Fernandes. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Camavinga receives it in a wide position. And here's Mbappe. He has found the way through. And that is a little undercooked. And this is De Bruyne.
De Bruyne really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he's onside. Defending of the desperate variety. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And it's Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Yeah. Ah, he's given it away.
Substitution in progress.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Camavinga, who's set up 1 goal so far. Isco goes steaming forward. It's Isco! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Camavinga. De Bruyne. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? De Bruyne. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. He's found a way through. That's good play. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Substitutions taking place.
The ball is on the spot. Here we go. And he does it with ice in his veins.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Indonesia take the lead.
Indonesia clearly have been instructed.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution.
De Bruyne is standing over this one. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. De Bruyne! Decent hit from there. Now it's De Bruyne. And here's Mbappe. Camavinga gets into some space. Well, the clearance is short. De Bruyne.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's got away. It's a goal kick. And he was quick to react. Torreira Carrasco. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Indonesia, moments now away from seeing this one out. Big chance! And one more try! Oh, taken with style! They have stolen level at the last! The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Well, all I can say is that he did very well to squeeze it in near post. He didn't have much to aim at.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 5.
Time for a change in personnel.
Number 22.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
13.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Gavi. Number 4, Rafinha. Number 14, Messi.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through.
4 added minutes has been
could try
indicated.
cutting inside here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The ball has bounced loose now. Now this could be a chance. And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
De Bruyne. And we're done. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Indonesia certainly had some good moments,
I'm
Peter.
afraid
There
to
were
tell
plenty
you
of
that we're
encouraging
expecting
spells
traffic to
that
be heavy
more
after
should
the
have been
final
made
whistle
of.
today.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I...
Nunez! It's bounced back off the post. That looks a decent ball. A corner it is then. Indonesia with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Goes for a shot! Cleared away.
There they go, hunting again.
De Bruyne. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's good vision. He's on face to face with the chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. And no, that was never going to make it. Gabriel. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim? And he shoots! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now they can spring out of defence. Goes down, but nothing given. Now it's Yamal. Rafinha. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Oh, well measured. Now it's Darwin. And the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! There it is! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And he's making progress on the ball. De Bruyne. And De Bruyne! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
And he's being shifted off it. And he plays one through. Oh, that's fabulous. He's having a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Messi with the short one. Chance, surely! Oh, just wide.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
That's been cut out, well played. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Hernandez, receive Messi! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And he's worked it through. Now Hazard! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And again! He has done it! And that for him is goal number 10. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Indonesia grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And it's Cruyff. And the counter is on.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Messi proves just a little bit too strong. Messi. That's a nicely shaped ball. He is through here. Chance for a shot! And that was very necessary. Gabriel. Rafinha. And it's Camavinga. Threads one in. Hazard gets into a good position. He's got away. Camavinga has it in a wide position. Gerrard. Now it's Messi. Can he spark a counter here? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gabriel promptly onto that, and that is that. Nicely weighted ball, and reclaimed it in a trice. De Bruyne. And here's Nunez. Van Dijk gets a foot in here. And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
And a quick reminder,
the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Now it's Cruyff, now it's Messi. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, important interception. Camavinga gets rid without sophistication. De Bruyne. Indonesia do have a chance to counter here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Cruyff.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cruyff. He's in a great position here. De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can. It's going to be another throw. That has been cut short. Rafinha. Rafinha running with the ball. Has a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So their fourth corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. More and more pressure on the ball here. Can he get it through? Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Rice.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Messi tries a shot! Oh, taken with style! And again they hit the front. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Yamal is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That'll be a throw. He's had a shot! And he comes up trumps again. They're up to 5 corners now.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question...
Shoots! No mistake! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Decent chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Indonesia really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But
oh, he's been caught napping! In towards the back stick.
Well played and well cleared. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
De Bruyne looking to get on the end of this. Not the most accurate pass. That is one. Big chance! They've scored! They're back within reach! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Indonesia give themselves a fighting chance. Can he finish? Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Not the most convincing of passes. Good ball, good take. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
De Bruyne, number 4.
And he cuts out the supply, tries to pass it through.
Messi, number 18.
Thinks about the shot.
Hazard, coming on the field.
Oh, he's been caught, and the shot! It's in! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Out for a throw. Mbappe! And he's there to belt it away. And here's Mbappe. Yamal looks shapes to shoot! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Aims beyond the defence. Looking for the run. And he's picked it up out wide. And he's managed to get free. And a chance! Oh, it's come loose. Koundé makes the interception. Oh, it's Raul. He's shifting through the gears here. Pinches it off him. Tries to play it through. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And that's that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. Indonesia desperately need a performance here. Fail in their mission and they are going down. They'll throw the kitchen sink at it, no doubt, but will it be enough? Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So it's away we go then. Indonesia come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, at 6'6", and with that sort of a physique, Jim, Daniel van Belten was only ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he?
Yeah, and a very good one at that. The first Belgian, I believe, to become a European champion at club level.
Yes, he was. And to do that, you've got to be pretty handy. He's got away. Drilled in. There's the shot! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make...
Oh, he's been caught napping! He's found a way through! Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's on it, can he get away? He has found the way through. Great chance! Oh, taken with style! 2-0, and in next to no time. That was easy, almost too easy.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. He's one-on-one! Real chance, surely! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Ruben Neves. Nicely weighted ball. Azar with the delivery.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Can he get on the end of this? Can he get onto this? And he's managed to get free. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Now it's Messi, and there's green grass ahead of him, and he's picked it up out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's being shifted off it. Indonesia already looking up at the vast mountain they've been left to climb. Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, it's a real chance! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Minutes gone.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Gabriel gets over and intercepts. Now that looks a decent ball. Engages and forces him off the ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. De Bruyne. Messi in with the challenge. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that's a key interception. He could be in here. Van Bouten did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's a promising position. Oh, it's played into the... He gets big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Back in possession and ready to go again. Half-time getting close now. Zanetti. Now, can they get him away? He's picked his way through. Nice interception, well timed. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, nicely intercepted. Azar can see things others simply cannot. Rice. And it's Rice. Well, that has not gone well. Zanetti. Oh, that is a nice touch. He's found a way through. And that has left him in a heap. And the first half is done. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Please take this opportunity to pay a visit to our official store where memorabilia from today's match are now available.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Hazard, and he's whipped it across. Read the delivery beautifully, but got the finish all wrong.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from.
It's a mighty effort! And yes,